Let's talk about the corner cycle, which is step 3C in CFBLL. Hey folks, welcome to the Pug Solves Cubes channel. I'm Pugs, a very mid-speed cuber with an average solve time around 35 seconds. I don't compete, I don't turn that fast, I'm not trying to set any records or even get all that much faster. I just love solving the cube as quickly as I can. As a quick recap of CFBLL, we've done cross on the bottom in F2L as steps 1 and 2 like we would in the CFOP method. But step 3 is where CFBLL deviates from CFOP. Instead of doing orientation of the last layer as step 3 and permutation of the last layer as step 4 to finish out the solve like we would in CFOP, in CFBLL we're using the beginner last layer method as step 3 to finish out solving the cube. The beginner last layer step is actually a grouping of 4 possible steps. We have yellow cross if needed, edge swap if needed, corner cycle if needed, and corner turn if needed. These steps are all if needed because we may get lucky on a solve and one or more of these steps will be already done when we get to it and we'll be able to skip over it. In previous episodes, we've covered step 3A, the yellow cross, and step 3B, the edge swap. So in this episode, we're covering step 3C, the corner cycle. At this point, we have a yellow cross and all of the edges. We just finished putting all of the edges in the correct Gobber order doing the edge swap step in 3B. So all of the edges that make up the yellow cross are in correct Gobber order: green, orange, blue, red. Our next goal is to cycle the corner pieces around the top layer until they are all in their correct place. For instance, this red-green corner piece should be here in between the red and the green edge pieces, and so on and so forth all the way around the cube. For this step, we don't care if the corner pieces are correctly oriented with the yellow tile facing up. We just want the pieces to be in their correct place. As we begin this step, we will have one of 3 possible scenarios. The first scenario is that all of the corners are in their correct place already. So you can see that we have the green-orange corner piece here in between the green and orange edge pieces where it belongs. Same with this orange-blue corner piece. It is sitting in between the orange and the blue edge pieces like it's supposed to be. And the same is true for this blue-red corner piece and this red-green corner piece. They're exactly where they should be. Everything in the top layer is located where it should be located. If this is the scenario that you have when you come out of step 3B, the edge swap step, congratulations. You can skip over this step. You can skip over step 3C and go straight to step 3D, which is the next video. The second scenario that you can have is that only one of the corner pieces is in its correct place. So you can see that the green-orange corner piece is where it's supposed to be, in between the green and the orange edge pieces. But the other 3 corner pieces are not where they should be. They are not correctly placed. The third scenario you can find yourself in is that absolutely none of the corner pieces are where they should be. None of them are correctly placed. So if you have scenario 2 or scenario 3, where you have either one or no corner pieces correctly placed, we're going to need the corner cycle algorithm to cycle the corner pieces around the top layer until they're in their correct place. So just like the previous episodes, all of the demos are going to be shown right and left-handed. So I'm going to start with the right hand. The corner cycle algorithm, if you're right-handed, looks like this. It looks like R, U prime, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L, U. Let's do that one more time. R, U prime, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L, U. If you are left-handed, the corner cycle algorithm looks like L prime, U, R, U prime, L, U, R prime, U prime. One more time. L prime, U, R, U prime, L, U, R prime, U prime. I strongly recommend practicing this algorithm, the corner cycle algorithm, over and over and over again until it is motor memory. The first scenario that we're going to walk through is the one in which we have one correctly placed corner piece. In this instance, we have the green-orange corner piece correctly placed in between the green and the orange edge pieces. And it doesn't matter where on the cube it is. I mean, it can be up here, it can be over here. It doesn't matter how the top layer as a whole is oriented. The only thing that matters is that that corner piece is sitting in between the corresponding color edge pieces. To cycle the other three corner pieces around the top layer until they are in their correct place, we're going to first orient the correctly placed corner piece. So if you're right-handed and are doing the right-handed version of the algorithm, you are going to orient that corner piece, that correctly placed corner piece, in the lower left-hand corner. If you're left-handed and are going to be doing the left-handed version of the algorithm, you are going to orient that corner piece in the lower right-hand corner. Once we have it properly oriented, we're going to do either one or two corner cycle algorithms. Sometimes it'll only need one corner cycle algorithm to get the other three corners in their correct place. Sometimes it will take two. So let's walk through the example. We're going to do it right-handed first. So the correctly placed corner piece is here. We need to orient it in the lower left-hand corner. And then we're going to do the right-handed corner cycle algorithm. That goes R, U prime, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L, U. And you can see that now all of the corner pieces are in their correct place. It doesn't matter if the yellow tile is on top or not, where it should be on top. It doesn't matter, we'll fix that in step 3D, but what matters is that all of the corner pieces are in their correct place. Okay, if we're doing the left-handed version, we're going to orient the correctly placed corner piece, this green-orange corner piece, we're going to orient it to the lower right-hand corner, and then we are going to do the left-handed corner cycle algorithm. And that goes L prime U R U prime L U R prime U prime. It did not correctly place all of the other three corners, so we do it a second time. L prime U R U prime L U R prime U prime. And now you can see that all of our corner pieces are in their correct places. And once again, doesn't matter if the yellow tile is up or not, we fix that in the next step. The other scenario that we need to walk through is the one in which no corner pieces are in their correct place, which is what we currently have on the cube here. For this scenario, we need to add an additional 1 or 2, possibly 2, corner cycle algorithms up front. This will give us one correctly placed corner, and from there we simply do the rest of the steps outlined previously. So if you're right-handed, it looks like this. We have no corner pieces in their correct place. There's no setup moves. We don't have to orient the top or anything like that. We just launch right into the right-handed corner cycle algorithm. And that goes R U prime L prime U R prime U prime L U. And you can see that we now have one correctly placed corner piece. This blue-orange corner piece is sitting in between the orange and the blue edge pieces like it should. The other three are not correct. And so from there, we would just follow the steps from the previous section of the video. So we would go orient that correctly placed corner in the lower left-hand corner. And then we would do another 1 or possibly 2 corner cycle algorithms. So R, U prime, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L, U. And we still only have one corner, so we're going to have to do a second corner cycle algorithm. So that goes R, U prime, L prime U, R prime U prime L U, and now you can see that all of the corner pieces are where they should be. Okay, if you're left-handed, this scenario plays out like this. Again, you're going to start with an additional 1 or possibly 2 corner cycle algorithms up front. You can see that none of our corners are in the correct place. So we're going to do a left-handed corner cycle algorithm, and possibly we might have to do 2. So we're going to go L prime U R U prime L U R prime U prime, and that gave us one corner piece correctly placed. This green-orange corner piece is correctly placed in between the green and the orange edge pieces. So now we're going to finish out this step by following the steps from the previous section. So we're going to orient this correctly placed corner piece in the lower right-hand corner, and then we're going to do the left-handed corner cycle algorithm again. And so that goes L prime U R U prime L U R prime U prime. We did not, the other 3 corner pieces are still not in their correct place, so we're going to do one more corner cycle algorithm. So we're going to go L prime U R U prime L U R prime U prime. And now you can see that we have all of the corner pieces in their correct place. And again, we don't care if they are correctly turned yellow tile up or not. We'll fix that in step 3D. Okay, tips. Like the previous two videos, the first tip is to really nail down the finger tricks that you use for the algorithm, to perform the algorithm. You want to be able to perform the corner cycle algorithm the exact same way every time. So figure out the most efficient way to perform it, and then practice doing it that way until it becomes motor memory. For me, and I'm assuming most other people because I'm not doing anything special here, the corner cycle algorithm breaks down like this. You do a regrip. I'm going to try to do it right-handed for you. You do a regrip, starting in home grip, regrip, turn the side, index finger flick with the other hand, regrip the other hand, turn the other side, index finger flick with the starting hand, turn the starting hand back and regrip the starting hand, index finger flick with the other hand, turn that other side back, regrip with the other hand, and then index finger flick with the starting hand. Let's do that one more time. Regrip, turn the side, index finger flick with the other hand, regrip, turn the side, index finger flick with the starting hand, turn starting hand back, regrip with starting hand, index finger flick with the other hand, turn other side back, regrip the other hand, index finger flick with the starting hand. Okay, I'm going to show it to you left-handed, so let's get back to the starting point. All right. So for the left hand, it's the same series of movements, just on the other side. So it's a regrip, turn the side, index finger flick with the other hand, regrip the other hand, turn the other side, index finger flick with the starting hand, turn starting hand back, regrip with starting hand, index finger flick with other hand, turn the other side back, regrip, and then index finger flick with the starting hand. So one more time, regrip, turn the side, index finger flick with the other hand, regrip the other hand, turn the other side, index finger flick with the starting hand, turn the starting hand back, regrip, index finger flick with the other hand, turn the other side back, regrip the other hand, index finger flick with the starting hand. You'll notice that I'm not using the L prime, U prime, L, U prime, etc. notation because we don't want to think of this as a series of 8 individual moves. We want to think of it as a single thing, the corner cycle, and then let our hands do it by motor memory. So it's just the corner cycle. It's not 8 individual moves. The second tip is to practice the corner cycle algorithm as a fidget activity whenever you're sitting idle and your hands are free. For this particular algorithm, if you do it 3 times, the cube will return to its starting configuration. So start with the solved cube. Look away, because remember, this exercise is more about feel and motor memory than it is a visual activity. It's not a visual activity at all. So you're going to want to look away and then do the algorithm 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And then check your cube. If it's in a solved state, you've done it right. If it's not solved, you did something wrong. And chances are, if you did something wrong, it was because you were going too fast. Go slow. Slow is smooth. Focus on being smooth and accurate. So slow is smooth and smooth is fast. The speed comes down the road as you get this algorithm under your fingers in a very smooth, accurate way. So focus on going as slow as you need to go in order to be smooth and accurate. Now, personally, I never use in actual solves. I never use the right-handed version of this algorithm. So I only practice it left-handed, and that's absolutely fine. If you're right-handed and you only want to practice this algorithm right-handed, that's absolutely fine. Same if you're left-handed and you're like me and you only want to practice it left-handed. It's completely up to you. You can practice it on both sides. That might help your overall turn speed in general. Just getting practice moving both hands. But it really doesn't matter for this particular algorithm. It's completely up to you. And tip 3, our final tip, is to work on your look ahead, which is generally very difficult to do. Look ahead is an advanced skill that takes a long time and a lot of practice to truly get under your belt. I'm still working on it. It's getting better, but it's still very difficult for me. But there is a trick that makes going from step 3B, the edge swap step, into step 3C, into this step, the corner cycle step. There is a trick that makes that easier on the look ahead. And that trick is that the edge swap algorithm, in addition to swapping the edges around, it also swaps the corner pieces diagonally. So this corner piece ends up over here, this corner piece ends up over here, and same with these two. They swap diagonally. So we can use that knowledge because we know that when we do our final edge swap algorithm, right now we're green, red, orange, blue. Orange and blue are the only two that are in Gabor order. When we do that edge swap algorithm, we're going to end up in Gabor order. Green, orange, blue, red. Green and red. Because we know that the corners swap diagonally as part of the process, we know that this green-red corner piece is going to end up over here in between the green and the red edge pieces. So to prove that that works, we're going to do our final edge swap algorithm to put the edges in Gabor order. And you can see that the green-red corner piece is now in between the green and the red edge pieces. And we are in Gabor order. Green, orange, blue, red. So that means that we can move directly into our corner cycle step. So we orient this correctly placed corner. We orient it in the lower right-hand corner, and then we do a left-handed. I'm doing this left-handed. We do a left-handed corner cycle algorithm. And we still only have that one, so we do another. And now all the corner pieces are where they need to be. And that's it for this video. I hope that some of it helps. That last tip in particular, I find particularly useful.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell for more content like this. Until the next video, happy cubing y'all.